I'm getting a lot of questions right now from students who are both applying for medical school as well as applying for residency. And I know you guys are in the thick of this application and interview cycle right now. And I just want to take a moment to remind you that not everyone's journey is linear. Sometimes we start and stop, we go and pause. I'll share with you guys a little bit about my story, which I don't really think I've talked about on here before. But I know from the outside it can look like, oh, great, she achieved everything she wanted to do. She's a neurosurgeon. But the truth is there were definitely setbacks along the way and things I had to overcome and refocus. I did not get into medical school the first time I applied, even though research, I had shadowing, I had written a thesis in undergrad, I graduated summa cum laude, but I still didn't get it. And I think a lot of that came down to timing and maybe some other factors with my applications and how I interviewed. I took that as an opportunity to double down, try again, refocus. Second time around, I actually ended up at my top choice of medicals. Now, I didn't get any scholarships. I had to take out loans for the full amount, but I was just so happy to be there. And that really renewed my drive to buckle down, press onward to become a neurosurgeon. And then it came time to apply for residency, which was a terrifying position to be in. I'd spent 4 years of medical school telling everyone I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. But what would happen if that didn't become my reality? And I was scared to think about that. But I still focused in on what I wanted. I got 6 interviews and I didn't talk about it a lot because it seemed like every time I talked to someone who was applying for neurosurgery, they're telling me they've had 25 interview offers and they're having to decide between interviewing at Cornell or Columbia and which ones are they going to go to and which ones are they going to drop. And I just didn't want to get in the middle of that conversation and say, well, you know, I've only had 6 and maybe I'm not going to match with that number. But all it takes is one. All it takes is one program to believe in you, to see something in you, and to agree that you're going to be a good fit. And that's what happened for me. And it wasn't my top choice program, but at the end of the day, it's the exact program I needed to be at. So all of this is to say that you should still dream big, have big goals, but recognize that not every step has to fall perfectly into the place that you plan. Sometimes you just have to see where you land, pick up, and ask yourself, how do I move forward from here?